We're back with another episode of your favorite podcast about whatever we want it to be about. On the Rocks.
On the Rocks.
My name is Nick Lucian.
Hey. I'm not giving out private information.
Your name?
Yeah. They know who we are if they're watching.
You think so?
What episode is it?
8. I'm going to say 8.
8?
Yeah.
I think it's 8. Wow. 2 away from 10.
Well, when we're like on Joe Rogan and stuff, people are going to go back to these early episodes and they're going to be like,
Right.
who was that handsome guy? I never got his name.
This guy wearing the flannel.
New flannel. Yeah.
I like the last one better.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, the last one was a felony, so this one
got
on my own.
Which I'm pretty sure Brick.
Where'd you get a hand grenade?
You might want to lay low for a while.
This one, I think I got from my mother.
Okay.
And that's it. No story about this flannel, but yeah.
And you got pajama pants on. They can't see, but I feel like they should probably know.
I figured that was better because most episodes I don't wear any pants, so
Right.
I figured this was an upgrade.
You just wear a jock strap, which is, I've been meaning to tell you, it's kind of weird.
Yeah. I thought this would be better.
Brooke thinks it's weird when you just walk in the house, just a cup on.
But it's like, finally a man's here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Had to sport Brooke a nothing fancy hat for Christmas.
Yeah?
Shout out to Jackson Grove. That guy, we got to get him on.
You would definitely have to
I'd
get
love
him
to
on.
talk to him, and he's doing really well for himself.
That'd be sweet.
So,
Is there anyone else like him and obviously Robbie Havenstein, starter for the Rams?
like famous people.
But is there anyone else from Frederick that's famous like right now?
Jordan Addison.
Oh, yeah. Addison
Vikings.
and
He played for Tuscarora.
is that kid from Damascus. I don't think he's playing right now, but he.
Oh, Breezy?
Yeah. Where did he get drafted by? I don't remember.
The Saints.
But Addison's doing like good.
Yeah, he's really good.
He just had like a 150-yard game
Great fantasy year.
from Tuscarora.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have him on one of my fantasy teams.
Yeah, he's special. That's
Oh,
cool.
really? He did all that, and he's.
Oh yeah, dude. It's cool that he's an athlete too.
What do you mean?
Like we have and Diggs. Diggs.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
No,
He's he like a DC guy?
Yeah,
I'll claim him.
we'll claim him.
We'll claim him.
We
for
played
Frederick.
him. We played him in 7-on-7.
Yeah,
Todd.
I heard he was a freak.
Yeah, he was okay. Really good. Really good.
How's your fantasy football team turn out?
I lost. My kicker got me negative 0.5 points. Didn't help. Waddle went out in the first quarter.
So you're making excuses.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But you won back-to-back years, didn't you?
Not back to back.
But you've won twice.
Won twice. Shout out. Tyler, I hope you watch this one. He gets so mad.
Tony 2-time.
2 times. Every time. I'm not saying it's not luck.
If you win twice, that's not luck.
Maybe you're good.
Maybe you know what you're doing.
Maybe you pick guys up in waivers and stuff.
That's the key.
I mean, no, it's definitely luck. I mean, it comes down to me. I think it comes down to whose team doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, I would say injuries and who's good on the waiver wire because you got to pay attention to that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even understand how the waivers work. Is it just first come, first serve?
Ours was first come, first serve, and we changed it because this guy, Travis, would get up at 2 a.m. for his job and would just be awake before anybody.
Fighting fires.
And would just claim all the best people, so we changed it. But in my league, I have the highest winning percentage in the history of our league, but I've never made it to the championship until this week.
Oh, you're in.
First championship. I'm in 2 leagues. I'm in 2 championships, and I've never won a league. So
How do you feel about being in more than one league?
Yeah.
That to me I would hate it.
I would rather have AIDS in my eyeballs than do 2 leagues again.
Okay.
I hate it.
Okay, so maybe just say I don't like it.
I don't like. Sorry.
Maybe the AIDS thing could have been too far.
I
our
don't
viewers might
enjoy 2
leagues,
leagues.
right? Because what if you're you need this guy, in your one league to go off, but then in your other league you don't want that guy. It's
Right. It's all right, I need Tyreek Hill to get 70 points so I win, but not
right.
too many points because I need to play him in this other league.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
Well, we do the punishment too. My main league is a tattoo league, so last place gets a tattoo. So I don't want any other league to take my attention away from that.
Of course.
But this other one was kind of like random put together.
Explain how your tattoo thing works.
So there's 12 people in the
Have
league.
we talked? I don't think we've talked about this.
I don't think so. There's 12 people in our fantasy league. When we do the draft, we have a party, and there's envelopes with each league member's name on it. And the other 11 people in the league each submit one tattoo idea for everybody. So all 12 members have 11 tattoo ideas submitted. And whoever comes in last place gets to veto one of the 11 ideas, and then the remaining league members vote on the 10 ideas on which one we want that person to get. So if you lose, you remove one idea from contention, and then we vote on the 10.
And there's some stipulation, right? Like you can't, no family, you can't do family.
No
members.
family, no ex-girlfriends, and no genitalia are the rules.
Right.
So
There are some bad ones out there.
we have pushed the rules before, and it's gotten contentious. But, I always say as long as Johnny Deerstein is in the league, I'm safe.
Is he the last place safe bet?
Him and this other, but A-Hall,
A-Hall?
they're in the bottom 4 every single year.
God, that sucks. I've been in top 4 every single year.
Yeah, it's crazy how consistently bad they are at football. But you get to pick the placement.
Right.
And
right.
you don't pay for it, so it's a free tattoo. The league pays for everyone else pays for it.
So everybody's getting something out of it.
It's a gabagool.
Right. Okay. I don't know. The Waffle House challenge sucks. That's the one we do. Where you have to go to Waffle House. If you come last, you have to go to the Waffle House. And you have to be there for 24 hours, but every waffle you eat, you can take an hour off. So I think last year was the first year we did it, and Travis had to sit in the Waffle House for I think he was there for 8 hours maybe.
I feel like
12.
that's a good time.
It might have been more than that.
Those are huge waffles, though.
Oh, yeah.
They're like the whole size of the plate.
Great waffles, too.
Yeah, they are really good waffles.
Yeah.
I mean, there's worse things you could have to eat.
Frogs.
Sure.
Dynamite.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he actually lucked out a little.
Every stick of dynamite takes an hour off
Your life. Lifespan. Yeah.
Are you doing the Waffle House challenge this year again?
I don't know who's it going to be. I don't know who's in last for ours.
Wow. You just look at the top.
There's some good ones. Remember, were you with me when we were downtown Frederick the one time, and the dude was dressed in ridiculous. This is what I get for losing.
He had a sign.
There's one where you have to eat with a blow up doll across from you, take it out on a date or something.
Yeah. There was some NFL player, maybe it was Ocho Cinco, and he was streaming live playing Xbox, just talking to kids, and he was talking to this kid who's a Marine, and he was like, "What made you want to join the Marines?" And he was like, "I lost my fantasy football league, and loser had to sign up for the Marines."
Oh, wow. Had to sign up.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean...
Maybe he
still
got
have to
discharged
pass.
or something. Yeah.
Holy hell, that's not good. I like the one, you golf, and if you go 4 guys, the bottom 4 have to be your caddy for the whole round. Carry no golf carts, they have to carry your clubs.
That's awesome.
They have to wear your, that one's pretty good too. There's some brutal ones.
Yeah. Well,
There's probably ones way worse.
Next episode, I'll be telling y'all how I won.
What's your team?
Look, the only thing that matters is I have McCaffrey. And Deebo Samuel, and the 49ers play the Redskins this week.
Wow.
So I'm going to get 7,000 points from those two.
Yeah, just alone.
Because the Redskins are maybe the worst team I've ever seen ever.
They're bad. I saw something teams that have McCaffrey on their team have a 60% chance of winning the championship or something.
Yeah, and I got him at the 3rd pick.
What?
Yeah. It was Justin
Oh,
Jefferson.
wait, overall?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Tyreek Hill?
No. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. And then Christian McCaffrey.
And Chase kind of had a bummed year, right?
Yeah. Even Jefferson got hurt, too.
And Jefferson got hurt.
And Tyreek just got hurt, and he was 4. So McCaffrey's the only one. So, yeah, suck it.
Speaking of the Redskins, I made a Facebook post. I don't know how you feel about it, but...
Was that the one you were coming out of the club?
The woodwork?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much more longer do we have to take as Redskins fans before we can jump ship and it not be an issue?
I tried this freshman year.
It's hard.
It was a problem then.
Raiders are my second team.
Sure.
Just because I can use that because my dad's a Raiders fan.
That's not how it works.
I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
No. If you have
read an almanac.
Like up until age 10 to switch to your dad's team. After that, you're a committed fan.
Okay, well then let's discuss. What more can we take?
If Snyder was still the owner, I would say anytime you're ready, just jump ship.
We've been saying that for the last 20 years.
I feel like we have to give the new ownership
A little time.
maybe like 2 more weeks.
2.5.
The draft.
2.5.
How about we give them till April?
No, because you don't learn anything from the draft.
Well, like
You're not gonna be like, oh, we drafted that guy. We're gonna be really good this year.
I will say, not in favor of the new management. The Redskins are horrible. They draft horrible every year, and then 2 draft picks, 2 people we drafted, Chase Young, who we got super early, and Montez Sweat, we traded 4 draft picks.
Yeah.
So if you had to, those people were already not meeting your standards, and you drafted them, and now you trade for more draft picks. If you just keep drafting people who aren't good, then what's the point of getting all these draft picks?
It's just an endless cycle of just being bad.
Right. Like, we'll end up with the 2nd or 3rd pick, and we'll get, I have no idea, Tommy DeVito's agent to play quarterback.
Who's the next head coach going to be? Because Rivera's definitely gone. 100% he's gone.
A lot of people are saying Harbaugh is going to come up,
Jim
but
Harbaugh?
I don't think he's going to leave Michigan.
Well, just with all this shit going on, like, he might leave, out of spite. He's like, I'm done with this bullshit.
Right. I don't know
if I like him.
As an NFL coach, why did he go back?
I don't know.
He coached the 49ers.
And he took him to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, against his brother.
And they lost.
But
that had to be scripted. Well, that was scripted.
When the lights went out?
Yeah. That plus brother versus brother and coach.
Was that Kaepernick? Was Kaepernick the quarterback?
Mm-hmm.
So, Kaepernick was the quarterback. They're winning. Lights go out.
No.
And then the Ravens come back and win.
No. The team comes back, but they don't win.
Oh.
I think the Ravens were up.
49ers almost came back.
And the Niners came back after that.
Was that Flacco?
Yeah. That was the year he had that crazy run. Still not elite, sorry.
Let me ask you
Ravens
this.
fans.
Do you have to be super ugly to play quarterback for the Ravens? Joe Flacco, ugliest quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl. Now, Lamar Jackson, definitely ugliest quarterback in the NFL. Starter.
That guy can ball, though.
Sure.
Might be. Is the best Ravens quarterback they've ever had.
Because he's the ugliest. Do you see how that works?
Is there a factor? Is there a...
That's what I'm saying. You would
What
have a
say?
shot.
Who?
You could...
What? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
You think Lamar will win MVP? I think it should be McCaffrey. But I also...
McCaffrey or... Purdy up until Monday night.
He lost it. After that, he's done. I don't think it should be Purdy anyway because, he's super efficient, but he's got...
He has, the best numbers in the league, though.
Right, but he has too many weapons around him.
Yeah, but
him individually is not the most valuable player.
Correct. Okay.
You take Purdy off that team and replace him with...
Joe Schmo. Wesley Snipes.
Put Joe Burrow on that team.
Oh.
What kind of numbers does he put up?
Yeah.
Put Brock Purdy on the Ravens. Swap those 2 quarterbacks.
Oh, you're right.
And the 49ers just got a lot better.
So Lamar or McCaffrey?
That's what I think.
As of right now. Yeah. That's probably fair. I was surprised by that game Monday night. But the Ravens looked
awesome.
Good.
Dude.
And it's great because they have so many injuries every year.
Yeah,
their best offensive threat, Mark Andrews, hurt.
Yeah, they do have a lot of injuries. That's true.
Yeah,
I would say if the Ravens win the Super Bowl, you are free to switch to a Raven fan.
Here's what's going to happen: the very first year that I make the switch officially, right, and we'll make a big. There'll be a big thing.
Yeah.
But the very first year, the next year, the Redskins are going to win the Super Bowl.
They're going to be amazing.
Now, maybe I just do it and just be unselfish and, hey, I'm switching over so everybody else can enjoy this.
That'd be nice of you.
Maybe I just do that.
Are you going to take down all this stuff? You're going to have to go full swap. You can't have anything hanging.
A year later, it's all Ravens. Raiders and Ravens is a good combination.
That would be sweet.
I mean, but they are in both AFC though,
Yeah.
which is the only issue.
You know, one of my tattoo submissions for our league every year
Raiders.
is always just a random team that's not good, and then Super Bowl, and then like 2042 or something. So you just have to get this tattoo of a team that might win the Super Bowl.
Why does that get any votes?
No.
Why?
I don't
That's
know.
a
I think
great.
it's funny.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
Bunch of squares, dude. Dang.
I would pick Ravens right now, but did we do our football picks last time for college?
For college?
Do you remember what I said?
I thought we talked about if they got it right. I think we might have mentioned who we think it's going to be. Well, I know who we want it to be.
Obviously, we want Texas to win it.
We want Texas versus Bama, right?
Texas versus Bama would be sweet.
Right. I think that's what would get the most views, and if that's what they're...
Right.
Something about Michigan is just like... They're like boring, I guess.
You know what? I don't feel that way because Michigan runs the shit out of the football, and I really like that.
Yeah.
I would really like to see, this is not possible, but I wish Texas, Washington was the finale. Like, I want those two teams to be the winners. Because Texas is awesome.
Guess what?
And Pac-12 is going away.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool, but I'm hoping the winner of that. Realistically, I think it's going to come out and be Michigan, Washington.
Oh, that would be, I think, worst case scenario.
Because I think Bama's offense is just too one-sided. Their quarterback, Jalen Milroe, is a freak.
That guy.
They just don't have as many weapons as they do previously.
Dude, that dude was made in a factory.
Yeah.
He is legit.
Dude is insane. And I know one Alabama fan, and she thinks Jalen Milroe sucks. I'm like, he's the only reason you've won any games. You know who you are.
Yeah, you know who you are. Stupid.
I'm going to say Michigan, Washington. And I'm going to say Michigan in the championship goes up early, and then Washington comes back and wins 34-31. But we're rooting for Texas.
Yeah. Okay. So we both want it to be Texas, Bama.
Yeah.
Texas
But I don't want Bama to win.
But you think it's going to be Michigan, Washington? Michigan winning.
Washington winning.
Washington winning.
But Michigan goes up early. If Bama wins, it's going to justify them leaving Florida State out.
Right.
Because then that solidifies. It's like, yeah, look, that's why.
Now, do they rig it? We talk about stuff getting rigged. Or do they do that so that people would back off?
I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes. If there's crazy calls towards Bama, people are gonna freak out.
If Bama's in the playoffs, they have just as good as a shot at winning.
I agree. I agree, 100%.
It's just automatic. It's Nick Saban. It's the culture, the tradition. I can see them upsetting. I can
see it.
I'm gonna go. I'll go Bama, Texas. Screw it. But Washington's playing really. I think Washington's gonna win that game. Actually,
So Washington, Bama.
Did you watch the College Game Day where McAfee's picking like Georgia or Bama?
Is that when he's shirtless?
And Theo Vaughn's on it.
Yeah.
He's not shirtless though.
Oh, Theo Vaughn, idiot.
So funny, different guy. But McAfee's going. He sings his whole Georgia like theme thing.
Yeah. And
then he goes, "Give me Bama." I don't know how I feel about him, but he's definitely electric.
Yeah,
I'll say that.
That's exactly what I was thinking of. I like it because it's so much better than Lou Holtz sitting there like drooling on the microphone.
Lou. I mean, the four that they already have are great. Kirk Herbstreit, Desmond Howard.
Yeah.
Is it Chris Fowler?
Kirk Herbstreit just seems...
And Lee Corso, who actually...
Dude.
Has...
He's time.
Him and Biden need to be in the same retirement
It's time
home.
for Corso to go.
Yeah, hanging out. But I love that guy.
You ever seen the movie American Psycho?
Is that with...
It's with the guy who plays Batman. Christian Bale?
Christian Bale.
Yeah. I forgot his name for a second.
Okay. No.
Herbstreit reminds me of American Psycho. He's just like is always like a very well put together nice guy.
But you think he's secretly...
I think there's more behind Herbstreit. I think we need to keep
He's definitely a dog.
Let me ask you this about college football.
Don't.
How do you feel about the games being on a Monday night?
It's just a tragedy. Why would you not put the national championship game on a Saturday night?
Or the playoff games. The first one's at 4 p.m., but this upcoming Monday, the second playoff game is at 8:30. So one of the playoff games and the championship game is at a Monday night.
I can't watch that.
Yeah.
I can't. Like as far as like viewers go, like why? That makes zero sense.
I would say.
Oh, we have to tend to the people on the West Coast. That's what it is.
Put it on a Saturday.
Everybody wins.
Let me ask you this: entire season is on a Saturday. The entire season. What day should the playoffs be? Saturday.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right?
Right.
There's a lot of things that people are upset about in football right now. The Florida State thing, all the tackling and targeting and like roughing the passer rules and transfer portal and all that stuff. Nothing about college football upsets me more than the biggest games being on Monday night.
And it's like that with the
Makes me so mad.
March Madness too.
It's insane.
And that game starts at like 9:15.
Yeah.
Tip-off is at like 9:15.
I think so.
Insane.
This year, I think because last year the playoff games were on December 31st. This year, I think they're doing it because they call them the New Year's Eve, like the New Year's Six bowl games.
Right.
So they're saying, I'm guessing someone's like, well, it has to be on either the 31st or the 1st. They're not going to do the 31st because that's a Sunday and that's the NFL's day.
Right.
But there's that Saturday is wide open, and that's your whole season is on Saturday. So just do that.
Do you remember last year? Right, because last year,
Ohio State missed the field goal as it struck midnight.
do you remember what I was doing? So all the guys were in the basement.
Oh,
right.
yeah.
And the game's going on. It's coming down the field pick. Also, it's about to strike midnight. So all the girls are upstairs yelling at us downstairs. Get up, get your ass up here. Blah, 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 blah. Most overrated holiday. Also, by the way, we'll get to that.
New
Yeah,
Year's
I just
Eve?
had to plug that.
Most
real quick.
overrated? All right,
Yeah,
all right.
I had to plug that. We'll come back to that. So I'm like doing one of these, and so I started to go upstairs thinking I was going to catch the kick, or didn't. Missed the kick and missed the ball dropping at the same time. You can say I dropped the ball on that one.
Nice.
Nice. Okay. I was pretty upset about that. So, and I got yelled at.
So you lost 3 times.
I lost 3 times. Yeah. Yep. So that was that was good. That was a great game.
Both of the games were crazy. It really should have been Ohio State, Michigan in the championship last year. They both blew it.
That would have been insane. That would have been like
awesome.
Lincoln versus Oakdale type deal.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty cool.
Little better teams.
Little bit better.
Can we rewind to what you just said about
Oh, New Year's?
I'm not arguing. But
Okay.
You're putting it at number 1 most overrated? Just in general, overrated?
In general, overrated. Not even probably in my top 5 holidays.
I would agree. I wouldn't put it top 5.
Okay. That's
I
fair.
wouldn't
Right?
put... No.
Like now that I think it's because we're a little older now. I remember like back in high school when like Ryan Dixon used to throw some bangers
Yeah.
for New Year's.
Yeah.
You know,
Shout out.
Yeah. Now that was. I gotta figure out how to turn it on. It's pretty cool though. It does it every time it strikes a new hour.
Oh, cool.
It's a Mustang.
I thought it was just hype.
No, Mustang engine. Yeah, we used to get excited for that,
Yeah, yeah.
but now I haven't gotten excited for New Year's.
Is it just because you have nothing going on, like nothing specifically?
I don't think that's it either. Like we had something going on. We always do something past,
Yeah.
but it's just like
I like New Year's because there's football and you get a day off of work.
one day off.
But yeah, not top 5.
Right. Okay. As more mature people,
Of course.
it's a maturity.
We're gentlemen now.
It's a maturity thing.
Yeah. That's
Yeah. Well,
maturity.
I still don't. We still don't have plans, right?
I sort of have plans.
You talking about upper deck?
Yeah, they do a wing eating contest. So I'm going to go try and
Lose.
take the title. And then
That would be pretty cool.
Get hammered and then probably get yelled at
Oh,
because I
immediately.
drank too much.
Immediately. Yeah, I put Easter in front of that. Now I would only do that. Well, hear me out. Hear me out. Not the holiday itself, but as a teacher, we get a whole week off
For Easter?
for Easter spring break.
Oh, I would agree with you
So-
100%.
I'm taking Easter over New Year's.
Also, there's Easter candy, but there's not New Year's Eve candy. Like Easter has its own
Right.
Candy.
And Christ was re-risen.
He was resurrected.
Resurrected.
You know,
He had an erection.
I have a weird Easter memory. Have I ever told you about the dog in Easter?
Your dog?
Yeah.
Is this when you thought he was going to die?
Yeah.
Yeah, and your mom.
Have I shared this on the podcast?
No. Go ahead.
So we had a dog, bulldog, named Diesel, and he was the man. Shout out, Diesel. And
R.I.P. Is he still alive?
He's not still alive.
Okay, so R.I.P.
R.I.P. This is several years ago.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
So Diesel was like old, and you knew his time was coming. So my mom called me and she was like, "Hey, Diesel's really not doing well. You should come over and say goodbye, because tomorrow I'm gonna go take him to the vet and I'm gonna put him down." So I went over and like.
This is on Easter?
No, this is like the week prior.
Okay.
So I went over and I hung out with Diesel. This was my dog from like 9th grade on. Right. So at this point he's like 9 years old. So like, love this guy to death. So I take him for like a walk. We hang out like one last time. I'm like crying, dude.
Oh yeah, it's sad.
And then I like give him a pet and I leave. And then that's it. Like my mom's like, yeah, tomorrow we're putting him down. So the next Sunday was Easter. So I go back over to my parents' house for Easter. And when I open the door, Diesel comes running to say hi to me, because my mom didn't have the balls to put him down, but nobody told me that. So I'm expecting that my dog is dead, and I walk in the door on Easter and I see my dog, and I was like, oh, he has risen.
Right.
Easter joke.
Easter.
But then I was like, why the fuck didn't you tell me the dog didn't die?
How much longer did he live after that?
Like 3 more weeks.
Yeah, maybe she just really wanted to see you. She
kept saying, after that, she was like, no, I'm going to put him down tomorrow. And that went on for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but that I kind of can understand your mom, because she's probably like, oh, I can't do it. Like,
sure. That part I get.
Yeah.
Just tell me.
Oh, right, tell you.
That the dog's alive when I'm coming over.
Right. You were probably pumped, though, to see
it. Was pretty cool, yeah.
So maybe...
Zombie dog. So now I think
Diesel.
of that whenever someone says Easter.
Dog was massive.
So is Easter like in your top 3?
No.
Do you have a top 3?
Top 3 is...
Holidays?
Yeah. Number 1 has to be... I mean, it doesn't have to be, but Christmas. Not number 1?
It's actually not my number 1.
Really? Okay, so I'm going Christmas. Winter break, seeing everybody. This is a great week.
Yeah. But again, you're a teacher. You get a break.
Like the fact that you don't have off at all this week is crazy.
I have off on Christmas Day.
And that's it?
That's it.
Wow. That sucks. But, yeah, we get the whole week off, the day after New Year's. You know, gifts are cool. I like getting it. Everybody loves getting gifts. People are like, oh, I'm not a material person. Bullshit.
But when it's in front of you?
It's okay to, like enjoying getting gifts.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's people that, like, when they say, oh, I like experiences better, like, they'll just come out and tell you that. Like, you won't even ask. They, like, want you to be like, oh, my God, you're so much better than me.
It's like CrossFitters. They just want to...
Right. It's like, okay, that's fine. I didn't even ask you. We were talking about turkeys or something, and you just brought that up. Getting gifts is cool. Giving gifts, I think, when you get older is...
Don't even say that it's better.
It's not better. I'm not...
Okay.
But I say it's nice to buy shit for other people. Yeah, you can't beat that.
But if you say giving is better than getting, you're a cuck. That's not true.
That's fair. I'm calling Brooke and Tony to turn the fucking TV down up there. I'll put it on speaker. Oh, that's my mom. That's not.
You could call her too.
Hey, Mom.
Time to get yelled at.
She probably won't hear the phone because the TV is so loud up there.
She said hello. I can hear her through the...
I can hear her, yeah. Hey, it would be crazy if you could turn the TV down up there.
Oh my God, okay.
Like, that was loud, right?
Yeah, I don't know what she's watching.
Freaking hearing aids up there. So, I don't know what... She's watching Passion of the Christ up there, dude.
I've never seen that.
Apparently that's...
Mel Gibson's a psycho, though.
Yeah, he's definitely out there. Shit, what were we talking about? Thanks a lot. Oh, Christmas, number 1. Number 2, I'm going 4th of July. I love everything about 4th of July. We're always at the beach. Love seeing people,
America.
just American flags everywhere. I always wear my Earnhardt shirt, obviously. It's an awesome holiday.
Yeah.
I make my playlist for the 4th of July. Like,
Yeah, but you have a playlist for everything.
I know.
You probably have a playlist for when you're
you
shit.
definitely need one for the 4th.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I'll put on like the Top Gun theme, like just American. Hulk Hogan's entrance song.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, 4th of July is up there. And it's during the summer.
So, yeah, right.
Again, teacher, not
Off.
working for
Right.
3 months. Cool.
That's your number 2?
That's my number 2. Number 3, I'll go Halloween. I think it's fun, and like we always dress up and have the party, and just our group of friends, and we don't go anywhere. I enjoy doing that,
You love it because we go to your house every year.
and I don't.
You don't have to leave.
Right. Yeah.
I would probably also put Halloween in my 3rd spot, my top 3, for the same reasons. I obviously love dressing up. I actually
Fun. I think it's fun.
just got a Facebook memory like 3 days ago, and it was the picture of me dressed up as a schoolgirl for Halloween. Do you remember that?
No, that wasn't here, right?
It was at Salisbury.
Okay.
I think my first year at Salisbury. But yeah, Halloween.
You probably did not pull that off. No offense. You have
I
a
would
very
disagree.
masculine figure.
I disagree.
You're very masculine.
I think I turned a few people.
We should
All right, so anyway,
pull that picture up.
that's probably my number 3.
Okay. Number 2.
I would say also like one of the definitive reasons where I was like, yeah, Abby is like the girl for me is she was so passionately into Halloween like I am, and makes like she goes fucking all out making the costumes.
Yeah. Yeah, her hat from this year is still in there.
Oh, thanks.
Lord Farquaad or whatever.
Yeah, got robbed this year. Twice got robbed this year.
Well, you can't win every
Here
year.
and
Shut
Upper Deck
up.
got robbed.
And your one in Upper Deck wasn't that good.
It was Cat Dog.
That's a great one. But
Did you see the other costumes?
Oh, well, the one you told me that one was
Low effort.
Yeah. Okay, you're right. We won't get into that.
Yeah, a different thing. Halloween is probably number 2. I'm gonna say.
Oh, Halloween's 2?
Or sorry, 3.
3, okay.
The only reason Halloween's not higher for me is we don't get a day off for it. My mentality on holidays is very similar to yours. If I get a day off and when that day off is, very heavily influences my favorite holidays.
Well, we had off after the Halloween party 3 years ago because everybody got COVID.
Yeah, I heard about that. There's
This
no proof.
dipshit. Where'd you go to?
Key West.
Key West. Comes back.
Licking doorknobs and shit.
Selfish. Licking door. Yeah, who knows? I don't even want to know. Gives the entire party COVID. Literally, like, I think 60% of the people had COVID. I got it. So thanks. Now,
I was the first one to test positive. There's
so
no
so
proof.
so there is no proof that you're Agent Zero.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have been sniffing on my
So it's
farts.
probably Abby.
We can blame Abby. That's fine.
It was probably Abby. We'll take Abby. So that's your 3. 2 is what now?
If Halloween gives me a day off, it's number 1, but it's number 3. My 2 spot is Memorial Day
Okay.
because I get a day off, but it's a Monday. Always a Monday.
Right.
So like, I don't have 4th of July in my top 3 because I do get a day off, but it's a specific date. So that day off could be Wednesday for me. Like I don't get a week, I get a day on the 4th.
Okay.
So it could be like a Wednesday. So then I'm off like Monday, Tuesday, or I work Monday, Tuesday, I'm off Wednesday. I work Thursday, Friday. Like it just feels lame. Like Thanksgiving, of all the holidays that give you a day off, Thanksgiving is the worst one.
Really?
Yeah, because I never get to make my own plans. It's always like, hey, you're going here. I think a lot of the Thanksgiving traditional food's overrated, and I always have to work that next Friday.
Okay.
So like, whatever.
Drunksgiving, I don't even participate anymore.
Oh, Drunksgiving is awesome. That's the best part of Thanksgiving is the night before.
Biggest drinking night. That never made sense to me that's the...
Because like everyone's off.
Yeah, but also like, you're so hungover. Like when I'm that hungover, I don't even want to eat anything. And remember the one time I went to the hospital? So hungover. That was like, 5 years ago?
Yeah, but you hungover is like more dramatic than any hungover person I've ever seen.
Dead.
You walk around like a sad giraffe hanging your head.
Oh, yeah.
You chug Pedialyte.
Yeah.
I will say you were early on the Pedialyte train. That's like a thing now.
I haven't drank that anymore.
You were like the first guy that I saw drinking Pedialyte.
Excedrin really. The only thing that takes my headache away is Excedrin.
It's got caffeine in it.
Is that why?
I don't know, but you say that every time you ask me for an Excedrin. I'm like,
That
can I
there's-
get one? And you're like, well, there's caffeine in it. I'm like, yeah, I don't
Is
care.
that okay for your diabetes?
Give me one.
There's no sugar and
I
caffeine.
don't know. Do you know what I mean about the day off being in the middle of the week, though?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
Memorial Day, I know it's going to be a Monday, so I know I get a long weekend.
Right.
But also, unofficial start of summer.
Right. It's good. It's
So-
good send off, and that's also like an American like.
It's Memorial Day, yeah.
It's-
Fallen troops,
Yeah.
whatever.
American.
Memorial, it's American, and it's also when the weather like officially is starting to be nice.
And if you want, you can go sit in Secret's line for 6 hours
Oh
before
my
you
god!
get in, and then
pay
pay
$50,
$50 to get in, and then you're gonna pay.
and then wait in another line to get drinks.
Right.
No, not gonna.
Now
do
I'm
that.
sure that would. That's probably a cool experience.
If I had $10 billion, I would do it, and a boat.
Well, now they charge you to pull up on your boat.
Oh, what?
They used to not do that.
That's lame.
Yeah.
So is there like a guy in floaties,
I don't
like
know.
a bouncer?
I don't know. I think it's just a really tall guy out
It's like Keith Klutz.
there. Yeah. No, I don't know. Secrets is cool. Secrets during the day, I like Secrets during the day.
Yeah.
But at night, that's
I've only been to
for me.
Secrets at night like 3 times, and one of them was graduation night,
Yeah.
which I don't remember.
Right.
But I was so drunk I tried to pay my tab with my student ID,
I do recall that.
and I'm surprised I didn't get tossed.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've been thrown out of that one. Mackey's, every time I get out, I'm thrown out.
Yeah, but last time you got thrown out for like nothing. Remember when I was with you? You were like dancing on the. You were dancing. I think you like spilled a drink or something, and they were like,
It was probably time for me to go.
"Yeah."
I mean, it was.
You
And
probably
then I
had
walked. I walked like 60 streets home. That was stupid.
Yeah,
That was
just
2
reckless.
summers ago. The one year I walked into Mackey's, and I'm not kidding. I walked in, paid the $10 cover charge, and immediately they kicked me out.
For what?
I think they just wanted to get my money. Oh, I was. I shouldn't have been there. But like literally, yeah, we'll take your money. Oh, by the way, get out.
That's awesome.
All right, cool. Memories has never kicked me out. Like
But they should
James,
have.
the guy, he'll ask me nicely. He'd be like, "I think it's time." All right, no problem. I got no problem.
I've been tossed from bushwallers. Like I got thrown out from bushwallers, and the bouncer followed me down the sidewalk like 2 blocks, like chirping. Like left the premises of bushwallers and continued to follow me. And
He
talk
wanted
shit.
to. You
Yeah.
probably said something.
I'm not. I definitely was saying something while he was following me. That was New Year's Eve also. So
Last news?
no, that was
so
3 years ago. I
yeah,
think.
just
Yeah. So suck it.
yeah, Gil.
So Memorial Day 2.
Okay, number 1.
You're gonna be. I know you're gonna be upset with this.
Oh gosh.
I don't have
Thanks,
Christmas.
but thank you for warning me.
I
It's
don't-
not Weezer, is it?
It's Weezer.
It's Weezer.
It's Weezer
Knew
and
it.
Cuban sandwiches.
Oh my god.
I don't have Christmas in my top 3.
Wow.
My-
Thinking about, is it April Fool's Day?
Yeah, it's Martin Luther King Day actually.
Oh, okay. It's
Indigenous-
Christopher Columbus Day.
Indigenous Transvestites Day.
Oh, that's okay. I haven't heard of that one
My
yet.
number 1 is Labor Day. And I'm going to tell you, because first of all, I know it's a guaranteed Monday off, not in the middle of the week. September weather is fucking amazing. Football's back. And, yeah. Football, great weather. I get a long weekend guaranteed. Everyone's like partying. September, if we're not going to get this, but September is my favorite month because the weather is perfect. Like August and July gets really fucking hot. September, early September, it's really nice. And you get a day off. And it's football. Football's back.
Football.
Like Labor Day's like the
6 months.
Labor Day's like the first weekend where it's like, okay, we're getting, because the first weekend of college football, it's like Alabama versus Northwestern Utah State's asylum for kids who can't read good.
Kansas State? No shit, you played for Coach Snyder?
Penitentiary. But Labor Day weekend, it's like we've got some good ball games. You know, that's like when you start getting ranked matchups. You start getting the schedule.
Is an asinine list.
Christmas, it's cold. I don't get to make my own plans. It's always based around where other people live and other people want to do.
I would bet if you put our 3 together, people would not choose yours.
What was your second one? Halloween and 4th of July?
No, 4th of July is second, Halloween's third.
Yeah,
Now,
no.
leaving New Year's off, people are probably going to be up in arms about that.
Yeah.
They're probably outside at the door right now with picket signs.
That's what that noise was.
Picket.
That wasn't your TV.
Oh, that was
people
people
yelling.
riding.
Yeah, hey, I'm not in this to compete.
By the way, speaking of 4th of July, you ever been to a Toby Keith concert?
No, but I would love to go to
It's 4th of July.
There is one?
It's just is.
Oh, sorry.
Like American flags everywhere.
That's
like,
awesome.
He brings soldiers up on stage.
Toby Keith is the guy.
Oh, man. He is. He looks bad though. I think he has stomach cancer.
Oh, yeah.
He actually looks pretty not good. But that's a guy right there.
Yeah, legend. Tobias Keith.
He's like 6'4".
Is he really?
Oh, he's big. He's
So
big.
he's probably got a
You
hand.
know he can hammer 30 beers in one sitting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Easily.
Easy.
That's probably his
Coors
pregame.
Lights?
Oh, he's drinking Budweisers.
I feel like he drinks something lighter than that. I feel like he drinks like an even, like natties.
No. Should we call him?
Yeah, I'll email him.
Email him. See if he ever gets back. We're gonna. No, he's got to be a Budweiser guy.
You know my karaoke song is a Toby Keith song?
Is it like? What do you mean?
Like
When
if-
do you ever? I've never heard you sing Toby Keith.
Well, maybe I've changed since then.
Okay. Is it Beer for My Horses?
It is not.
Is it?
I'll give you
Old
one more guess.
early 2000s Toby Keith. Oh, it's not Beer for My Horses. It's not. I Want to Talk About Me. That's probably my favorite.
It is. Should have been a cowboy.
Should have been a cowboy. That's very.
Maybe one of my favorite
Oh, it's
songs of all time.
that's a '90s one too.
He's the man.
That is a great song. Yeah. Yeah, I love Toby Keith. Might have to get a picture of him.
We should, dude. If he's really not doing well, we need to see his tour. It'd probably be the last one. If he's even still doing tours.
Yeah, but he probably doesn't sound good. There's no way he's touring. He looks like really bad. Like you're gonna have to look it up.
I'm not gonna do that because it's gonna make me sad.
Yeah, it will.
All right. Well, never mind.
That's
Shout out Toby.
That's American right there. Put him on the Mount Rushmore of Americans.
That might be top best Americans.
What
That
best
might be one that we need to do at some point.
Do we another time?
Not is Jack Daniels the name of a real guy? Because you know what I just found out today? Lowe's, the store. It's like a dude named Lowe, and it's like his store.
His first name
It
is
belongs.
Lowe?
It's Lowe. Yeah.
and
It's like Lowe's store. Like the store
his
belongs
last
to Lowe.
name is Lowe.
Lowe.
Lowe?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound.
Lowe.
That doesn't sound right. I'm writing that down.
Mount Rushmore of Americans.
Man, that.
We'll get to it.
I already had my list. Go ahead. What were we talking about? What else were we talking about?
I feel like we don't even need anybody that's watched this could pick yours out. It's going to be Earnhardt. It's probably going to be somebody else that I'm looking at around here.
The entire Leonard Skinner band.
Yeah, right.
John
And then
Daly.
Aragorn, son of Arathorn. Rightful king
George
of Gondor.
Washington crossing the river to fight the redcoats.
Yeah, but Abe Lincoln was like the best wrestler ever. I feel like that's badass.
What?
Abe Lincoln is a wrestler. He's like in the Wrestling Hall of Fame. He's like supposed to be like the greatest wrestler ever.
You're making this
No,
up.
not like he wasn't like fucking stone colding people, like real wrestling.
Where do you see? Would you read that on a yacht, like a Yoo-hoo bottle cap?
You know when you drive past a U-Haul and they've got the fun facts on the side of the truck? It was one of those.
It said Abe Lincoln was a great wrestler.
Yeah, he's records like
Wrestling?
Yeah, wrestling.
How he was tall, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was like 6'8".
No.
6'8".
Maybe with the top, if you count the top hat.
With the top hat, dude's 7'12".
Do you think he actually wore that?
While
Or
he
is that
wrestled?
like, or is that like the George Washington? Oh, he had wooden teeth. And
I think he actually wore it. I bet he had really bad hair.
Who? They probably all did. There was probably not shampoo back then.
No, like a bad hairline.
Oh, Abe.
Yeah.
That's why he wore the
The hat.
Honest Abe.
The height of the hat was just like a bit.
It was a prop.
Yeah. Well, we'll
Mount
talk about it.
Rushmore up there. Yeah, Skinner would be on there.
Um,
Maybe. What else we got? Oh, talking about Christmas. I know you were wanted to revise your
What was the one with Tim Allen? Is it just the Santa Claus?
the Santa Claus.
So I watched the Santa Claus, just the first one, and it's a lot better than I gave it credit for.
Yeah,
I'm still not gonna put it in my top three. I don't think.
I think because it's a trilogy and they're all good. It's got.
I plan on watching the other ones. I would say. I don't remember what my top three was. I know Klaus.
You
is
put
still in
Bad
there.
Santa in there, and I think you were just kind of.
All right, so let me do this. Let me remove
Bad Santa's not
Santa.
really in there.
Let me remove Bad Santa.
Okay.
I'm still putting Klaus in as number one. Makes me cry.
Great. Okay. I'm fine with that.
The Jim Carrey Grinch Stole Christmas. I just rewatched also. Dude, the amount of like adult jokes. that
Awesome.
are- when the it's like the opening scene when there's the baby, like it's a newborn Who baby, and the dad is like, he looks just like your boss. That's like 30 seconds into the movie.
Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of like adult puns. And,
Why did he not get an Oscar for that?
dude? There's some roles.
And he sings.
We've said this before. There's some roles only certain actors can do. Jim Carrey he nails
I
it.
think I read something that said he had to go through like a Navy SEAL like torture thing because wearing that outfit all day was like torturous. Like imagine
Probably
wearing that.
1,000 degrees.
Yeah, yeah. Probably more.
Well, he kills it, dude.
Oh wait, hold on. Have we talked about the craziest part about that movie?
What?
Is that it takes place inside of a single snowflake?
One snowflake, a whole town.
That's the craziest plot twist in any movie ever.
So what happens like,
It's just-
when it
it's
warms
just-
up?
Uh,
Like,
I don't know,
they just-
maybe it's in Alaska. Like, where's this one snowflake located? That's
so when we're like walking on snow,
you're just stepping on Whoville. Maybe. I mean, how many snowflakes are out there? 10. Especially
at least 10.
At least 10.
But where is like the Horton Hears a Who? Is that on like a
I think
dandelion or something?
One of those little what are they called? They float away.
Is that not? I don't remember. I
The
thought that was
dandelions are
dandelion.
yellow.
Oh,
You know, it's like a puffer.
Yeah.
It's probably on a
a
single
dandy tiger. That was bad. Dude.
to daisies. Oh yeah, that's
Like, is the entire Dr. Seuss universe just on really tiny things? There might be a universe on your wiener.
all right. That's fucked up.
Everyone off the court.
Everybody out. Everybody out.
Is that an okay top three if I revise it to?
So now it's Klaus, Santa Claus. Yeah.
I'm still keeping Elf in there. I'm not saying Santa Claus is in yet because I need to watch the other two. But I
Yeah, Elf's not in there for me.
Santa Claus also a lot of adult humor.
Yeah. There is.
Good movie. And then I rewatched the Lampoon's Christmas Vacation or whatever
Oh, that one.
with Cousin Eddie.
That can be.
That's a classic.
That's definitely a classic up there. Yeah, I'm good with mine. What mine was. Keeping the Grinch in there.
All right. Not related to Christmas, but
Or is it? What are you going to
around
bring up?
Christmas time, I had a thing happen to me at Jiffy Lube, and I would like to bring it up real quick. I went to Jiffy Lube like 2 days ago to get my oil changed. Actually, it was yesterday because 2 days ago was Christmas.
Where did you go?
I went to the Jiffy Lube on Route 40. So like
Okay.
15 minutes from here.
Oh yeah.
I go to pee, and while I'm in the bathroom, I find this note in the Jiffy Lube bathroom. And it says, "Hello, peace and love from Hagerstown."
Hagerstown?
Peace and love from Hagerstown is what the note says.
Not giving a shout out to Hagerstown.
And then
First of all.
it proceeds to provide a list of all the things that this person thinks are the Antichrist.
Oh my.
So it's the FBI,
Okay.
cops, sheriffs, which by the way, you could loop those into one.
Yeah, what an idiot.
And then the number 4 thing this person had listed as the Antichrist, Hagerstown.
So it says from they're from
They're from Hagerstown,
and they also
are the Antichrist.
have you ever been to Hagerstown?
I would believe it. They came all the way down to Frederick just to warn us. In the Jiffy Lube bathroom. It had some weird fucking drawings on it too, but I was like, who's just lit?
He was just doodling.
Who's leaving this?
Maybe he was like taking a deuce and like just had free time.
Well, if he did that, he was taking a deuce backwards.
What did it say again? Jesus is coming?
It said, peace and love from Hagerstown, like, here are the antichrists.
Didn't it say something like Jesus?
Oh, something about Jesus.
Because I think you sent me the picture. I know there's something about.
Let me look. I got a picture. It was so weird. I was like, who are these people? But if they're from Hagerstown,
That sounds like a Hagerstown thing to do.
Oh, well, also this Williamsport.
Virginia? Or
I didn't say.
PA. I think there's two.
Well, you know, the one in PA is where they have the Little League World Series, so that's probably more antichristy than.
I guess. Well, a nice little segue right there because the Jesus come. Did you hear about Zuckerberg building this $100 million doomsday bunker in Hawaii?
No.
So that was the most recent thing I've read about, and I'm pretty scared about it.
So he just built a bunker?
So, and I don't know, like, if it's supposed to be secretive and everybody knows about it, like, it's this secretive, like, 100 million, might have been more, dollar doomsday, like, bunker in the ground. And apparently, like, other billionaires are doing the same shit.
In Hawaii, too.
I don't know about Hawaii. Why would you pick Hawaii, though?
Yeah.
If that place will get blown off the map. It's volcanoes.
Well, that's what I was just thinking. If you're going underground and there's an earthquake, don't you, like, turn into jelly?
They're probably earthquake proof.
$100 million on a bunker.
It's underground. And he's got, like, security surrounding it.
That is an outrageous amount of money.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? That's probably like $100 to him. If you're worth what, 60 some billion dollars?
That's nothing.
That's literally like $100 to him.
An
1,000 maybe.
You know what's weird? The whole thing is like, if your crackhead neighbor starts building a doomsday bunker, you're like, this dude's on meth.
Yeah.
But if one of the richest dudes in the world starts building one, you're like, this guy knows something.
Right.
Like,
So, like,
something's happening.
like, do we buy into it? And apparently there's other ones doing it. I like thought of this own little conspiracy in my head.
Okay.
So when they said a bunch of billionaires are doing it, here's what I'm thinking it's going to happen. I think the Epstein list comes out, and all these billionaires are on it, and we're sending out search, and they're just like, screw you, we're building these bunkers, and you're not going to get us.
Dude, I like it.
I like it better than getting hit by a meteor.
I like it.
I like it better than,
That makes sense.
right? I literally thought, like, I didn't see anything about that, and I literally just like, huh. Like, that's pretty good.
I'm a fan of it.
That's pretty
I'm
good.
a fan of it.
And I'm hoping maybe that's what it is.
That would be crazy.
Because if they're all buying them,
Dude, the FBI is going to knock on your door in like 10 minutes.
I just figured it out, didn't I?
How much is a bunch of billionaires, though? Isn't there only like 100 billionaires?
Yeah, so like a few. So
Like 12?
several.
If 5 billionaires build an underground doomsday bunker, that's enough to scare me.
Right.
Like one,
I'm
you're
like,
the crazy billionaire.
yeah, but the fact that there's a few.
That's spooky.
I think I need like the news to come out and say. Remember how the news channel came out and said, "Hey, the world's not ending in 2012." Like they actually came out and said that.
No, I don't remember.
I'm pretty sure
I remember that was a thing, though.
they were like, "Oh, don't freak out, blah blah. It's not gonna end." Like, I need somebody to come out and say, "We're good." Like this is just
Yeah, I remember when the Aztec thing came out and people were like, "Oh yeah, the world's not ending because the Aztecs didn't account for leap years, and actually, if their calendar was adjusted, it would be like the year 2040 or something." They weren't like, "Hey, don't listen to the Aztecs." They were like, "Hey, the Aztecs' math is slightly off.
But hey, by the way,
It's coming though."
how do you predict that though?
I don't know.
You can't predict. There's no way.
If it's zombies,
I'll be upset.
well, it depends on what kind of zombies. If it's like Walking Dead zombies, I'm gonna light them up.
Dawn of the Dead zombies?
Dude, like World War Z zombies.
Oh, World War Z?
Worse zombies to be stuck in an apocalypse with? Resident Evil zombies.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Resident Evil has like their normal base, but then they have like boss level mega zombies.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No.
What about I Am Legend?
I'm Legend freaky, but you've got the daylight.
That's true. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe he's just a weirdo. They have to have some dirt on this guy, and that's what I'm thinking.
You don't have
Or
that
he's
much
building
money.
He's probably building a bunch of those, like just all over the place.
What if it's like a new Facebook?
What if it's a distraction? And he's building one in like the Sahara Desert or something.
If I'm gonna agree with that. If he is building one and it's known, there's at least one other one that we do not know about.
Right.
Not in America.
Right. But I think they come out, the list, and all these billionaires are on it, and then they're just like, hey, you're not going to be able to get in my bunker, like, screw you.
Yeah, what do? Do we send like the army in?
We probably just let them sit there and rot,
Like Hitler?
I guess.
Just box them in?
Or we just send in Stone Cold Steve Austin, Chuck Norris,
And Toby Keith.
and Debbie Keith. Yeah, we'll take them out. Yeah, pretty. And Hawaii, though, like,
Why? I'd
maybe he really just likes his privacy.
Macadamia nuts.
No, apparently the people there are pissed about it because he started building this thing and didn't listen to any construction, like zoning or like
Yeah.
any of that. He's like, but if you have that much, he has like fuck you money,
Right.
so he can just do things.
They're just
and
gonna
be like,
keep fining him, and he's just gonna keep paying the fine,
right. He's just like, I don't really care.
which is retarded.
Yeah,
That you can just have so much money, you just take over an island
yeah,
where people live.
yeah. He's like, hey, I got sufficient funds.
All right, so Zuckerberg knows something about the world ending, or he's gonna get in his own prison. Redskins are terrible. Washington wins college football playoffs.
Toby Keith.
Toby Keith is the man. Anything else? Any important takeaways?
I don't think so. It was pretty good topic there. Your birthday's tomorrow.
My birthday is tomorrow. I'm already in trouble.
Yep. So
I've had 2 people ask me what I want to do for my birthday. I answered both of them, and apparently my answer was wrong both times. So
both times.
yeah, my mom called me the other day and was like, "Hey, I was thinking like Thursday we'll all go out to eat downtown somewhere," and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna go to the upper deck." And she was like, "Are you kidding me?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's on a Thursday. I go every Thursday." And she's like, "You don't want to see your family? Your brother's coming to town. You're ridiculous." Like,
Your brother's coming to town?
well, I was like, "He can come,
Which one?
Mike." I was like, "He can come to the upper deck
And the podcast.
if he wants."
We need him more. Yeah.
But
Yeah, you're gonna be.
apparently that was the wrong answer.
What'd you expect? Did you actually expect?
No, I don't know.
What were you thinking? And,
Well,
then,
no.
and then you told your
I told the
fiance
fiance that
Oh.
she's not allowed to come to happy hour.
because it's just the boys.
It's the boys.
Also not happy about it.
No, she's trying to turn it into not happy hour. Unhappy hour. I was like, I don't make the rules, but it's the guys. It's a guy's thing. Guys hang out.
And it's your birthday. So.
I can't set that precedent and ruin happy hour.
And possibly the rest of the year.
Right? There's no way to know. So I'm just not gonna take the risk. So if I'm
Well,
alive,
we'll let the people know if you.
we'll give her a birthday recap.
Yeah, birthday recap. We should be. Yeah. So, all right. Well, thanks for tuning in. Episode 8 on the Rocks, and we'll see you next time.
Impromptu top 3 favorite holidays.
And apocalypse, apocalypse coming.
All right.
Possibly you.
Let's go build our bunkers.
Yeah. Dang, that would suck. All right. We'll see you.